your girl T here, back with the Sunday vidya. I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because you're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is I am perfect. We're perfect. We're perfect, whole, and complete the way we are right now. Don't let anybody tell you different because you're a tea timer. Y'all know that. I wanted to say thank you so much for my 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos, commenting, interacting with me. It means the world to me. I love you guys so much, and I appreciate you being on my journey with me, and I look forward to us going through the rest of our journeys together, whether it be 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 success stories or whatever's around the corner. I just am so happy to have you guys on this ride with me, and I love y'all, but not as much as y'all should be loving yourselves. So I wanted to talk about a few things I've learned that to this point in my journey so far. Obviously, I've been consciously manifesting for the last 3 or 4 years, and this is what I've learned in no sequential order. I just wanted to tell you guys because maybe it'll help somebody out there. The first thing I learned is your journey is your journey. Don't compare yourself as best you can to other people. There are so many success stories in the manifestation community, and we should celebrate them all because it's a beautiful thing. But your journey is your journey because you are the only one who has lived your life through your eyes. I made that mistake when I was first manifesting. I would think, oh, that person got their desire in 24 hours. What am I doing wrong? This is where we spiral and go out of control. Don't compare yourself to other people. Try your best to focus just on yourself and what's going on for you. You can find information on YouTube to help see if other people have been through similar things to help you along that way, that milestone in your journey. But don't look at success stories and think to yourself, man, they got their stuff 10 times faster than me. What am I doing wrong? Different stories for different people, different resistance for different people, different techniques for, it's so many things. Your journey is your journey. You're doing perfect where you are right now. The fact that you're watching this video and you're consciously manifesting means that you have it in you, that you deserve the best. And that's all you need to know, which leads me to my second point. Manifestation should be simple. It should be an easy, people say effortless, but I don't think it's effortless. I think it should just be a easy process for you. You shouldn't feel overwhelmed. I've had manifestation burnout where I over affirmed and I felt burnout, and I went into this like weird cloud where I didn't have any emotion towards anything. It was too much. I was affirming like nonstop, and I thought that if I missed an affirmation that I was doing something wrong, and then that would spiral me out. So that's another trap, to think if you don't do everything perfectly or you're not following somebody else's script, that you're not going to get what you want. You've been manifesting since you were born. We just now are aware to the fact that we have that power to manifest because we forget or grow out of it as a child, or our imagination gets stifled by the outside world, or we're told we can't do something and we assign it a meaning. Whatever the case, at some point from childhood to adulthood, the majority of people lose the conscious awareness that we're able to create the reality that we desire. And now that we're re-aware of that, we have that power. So don't let anybody else tell you what you can or can't do, because it's your reality. You create the rules. All you need to know is that you focus on what you want and you do your best to figure out with your feelings what feels good and what doesn't, and how to self-soothe when you have those bad feelings come up. I shouldn't say bad, but like when you have emotions come up that don't feel good, you learn how to self-soothe, and it will be an easy process. My process now is I affirm when I feel so inspired to do so. I script because I love scripting. I've always loved writing since I was little, and writing in notebooks is therapeutic for me. I sometimes will take 5-10 minutes out of the day to meditate, just to let my brain get a break, because I'm using my brain like so intensely throughout the day that I want to give it a break. And I watch all my thoughts float by like little clouds in my mind, and my brain feels restored and empowered. That's how I go throughout my day, and it's working beautifully. This doesn't have to be your technique. You have to pick a technique that works for you. Or maybe you just wake up in the morning and you're like, today this is what I'm getting, and you just drop it and that works for you. Maybe when you wake up in the morning, you have a whole routine. You go for a walk, you have a shower, you do a meditation, you listen to your affirmations, whatever works for you. It doesn't matter what your routine is. It's just getting yourself into a state of knowing that everything's always working out for you. That's my third, I think I'm on my third point or fourth point. The next point is letting the world condition you into thinking that if something's going good and it's smooth sailing, that something bad has to happen. This is quite a common theme in the world, that when things are going good, that something has to happen. The next shoe has to drop, or whatever they say. This is garbage. Good can only get better. Better can only get even more exceptionally better. We are retraining ourselves to know that everything's working out for us, if not better than we ever expected. So don't let the world's narrative control your thinking, going, oh, things are going really great right now. There has to be a lull where it goes bad for a while and then it comes back up. Why can't we just have a smooth, seamless transition into our desired reality where we get what we want when we want and things are wonderful for us? They can be. That's how much control we have over the narrative on our journey towards sailing into a reality where things are just effortless for us. We don't have to have something bad happen to us for something good to happen. We just need to remember that we're perfect and whole and complete the way we are, and things can only get better from here. Good things happen, but even better things happen too. It's like a narrative with the world. Until there's tangible evidence in the physical 3D, people don't believe it's true. It's like the 4-minute mile. Nobody believed that you could run a mile in 4 minutes until that one guy did it, and then within the same year, I think 12 other people ran the mile in 4 minutes. People like to see evidence of things before they believe it's true. We like to believe it's true in our mind and create the evidence in our mind, and then it goes into fruition in the 3D reality. Remember that we're doing things backwards according to the world, and that's okay, because that's how we're getting what we want, and that's how we're living the life of our dreams. Another thing on my journey that I realized was be humble in a sense. I'm not saying you have to be humble in specific area, just be humble in the sense that things are a learning curve. I came into manifesting not as humble as I feel I should have been, because I thought my self-concept's perfect. I don't have anything I need to work on. All I know is I want my SP, and I need to know how to get my SP. And I did get him back in, but lost him again, and it went on for a while until it was solid, because of the fact that I wasn't loving myself the way I thought I was. I thought loving yourself was just like knowing you're the business, walking around with this concept that you are unstoppable. But I had some things underneath that I wasn't dealing with, and it came out through my journey. So I say be humble in the sense, be open to hear other possibilities. Like, you may have certain areas that need to be worked on, and that's okay. Some of you have perfect self-concepts and you don't need to work on areas. That's okay too. But for myself, having this false sense of arrogance, I thought that I was above working on my self-concept because I didn't need it. But if I'm chasing after something and not chasing after myself, what does that show me? That I'm prioritizing other people, places, and things above me, which means my self-concept isn't as high as I originally thought. My self-concept is through the roof now, but I learned how to put myself first through this journey. And that's what I mean. Be open to other possibilities. Be open to learn new things. Be open to information that can help you. Always be a learner in life. That's one thing I have learned through the journey. Always be a learner. Be open. I think it was Bill Gates who said he always brings a notebook to meetings because he's never going to stop learning. He's always ready to learn. And if he died tomorrow, his biggest regret was not being able to read all the books in the entire world, because he always wants to learn. Always be okay with learning. Doesn't matter what echelon you reach in the physical 3D, be open to learning, because there's always great information, and there's always things we don't know everything about. I can't say that I've met one person in the world that is an expert on every scenario in the entire universe. So be open to learning. That's something that I embraced on my journey as well. And that last but definitely not the least, it's the most important in my opinion, is I learned how to properly love myself, not just saying affirmations to myself, but prioritizing my needs ahead of others. I would continuously put other people's needs ahead of mine. They didn't ask me to. I just did it because I thought I have to make them happy and then I'll be happy. No, I make myself happy and other people around me as a byproduct will be happy too, because the interaction they have with me will be that much healthier and happier. So learn how to love yourself wholly and completely, and the rest of the game will change for you. If you learn how to start loving yourself, meaning prioritizing yourself, doing things that you love, chasing your joy, doing things for yourself, just solely for yourself and nobody else, because we are the only person that we are guaranteed to live with our entire lives. If we passed away tomorrow, that would be the end of our conscious existence. So if we're going to ride with ourselves the rest of our lives, we better love ourselves. We better damn well love ourselves and appreciate ourselves to the umpteenth degree. So that is the most important thing I've learned on this journey, how to completely, solely, and wholly love myself. And things have meticulously fallen into place from there, because the journey, in my opinion, is finding your way back to that whole, complete person you were when you were first born, where nobody told you anything and you were a blank slate. You just believed you could do anything you wanted. And that was when we were limitless. And now we're returning back to that state today. We're conscious, we know what we want, and we're limitless again. So have fun too when you're on your journey. Have fun because we're limitless. We can do whatever it is that we want in our reality. So get creative and have fun. That's another part that I forgot about. I took it so seriously, like a 9-to-5 job, that I originally had stopped having fun manifesting, where now I have so much fun with it. I know some of these tips and tricks will help y'all. And honestly, I love you guys so much. And I love all the comments and the emails that you send in to me. As promised, when I hit 1,000 subs, I'll bring out a coaching program. I did say this in another video. You might have missed it. I haven't created the coaching program yet. I do have a few ideas jotted down. So when I finish the coaching program, it will be soon. I will post it up on my community tab. For now, y'all can still email me and I will be happy to help you. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.